and chemistry amongst each other. We've seen new faces, some injuries, and a lot to build on heading to opening week. Today, I'm breaking down what I saw, the positives, the things we got to clean up, and what the rotation may look like heading to that first matchup against the Los Angeles Lakers. So, with all that being said, let's get right into it. So, we're going to recap the preseason. Oh man, like when you look at some of the things that happen, like when the ball moves, it looks like classic Warriors basketball, but when it doesn't, not so much. Like turnovers were everywhere, and it's definitely something we gotta like work on before we head into Tuesday playing against the Los Angeles Lakers, because things like that can kind of come back and hunt you. Our last game against the Clippers, at one point, we had more turnovers than we did shot attempts. That's definitely wild and crazy to say, but it's kind of a learning process. Like the intent is there, but guys are still learning, just kind of learn how to build off each other and play amongst each other. The chemistry is forming, and once the conditioning catches up, I think this team is going to be tough for sure. So just to kind of identify a few players, like things that I know is with them, starting off with Draymond Green, definitely not in shape. I feel like still wrapping up, conditioning wise, but the leadership never left. He's vocal, steady, and just bringing that presence, like setting the tone defensively, what he does best. And yeah, that's kind of his thing. Just got to kind of get in shape for sure. Al Horford, man, the perfect fit, the perfect signing, high IQ, great positioning, veteran presence. When Horford, Dre, and Jimmy share the floor, that's elite defensive communication for sure. So Al Horford has been great all minutes, all preseason long. Just got to manage his minutes and kind of keep him fresh for the long run. And that's where a guy like Quentin Post can kind of sneak in and help him with that. He's a 7 footer with touch, can stretch the floor, obviously. Going into that rub behind Al Horford. He said that he got a little bit bigger. I think he gained like 15, 10 pounds, something like that. So, yeah, that's kind of the things that I've seen from the vets for the most part, like Buddy, Steph. They gonna beat him. Not too much kind of discuss there. The young court, though, man, Moses Moody. Before that calf tweak, he was hooping. He had like 19 points in game one in the first preseason game. His jumper looked pretty smooth, confident. He's obviously turning into a real defender. He may miss opening night, I'm sure of, but it's not long term, I fear. So, yeah, that's going to be a good thing. Jonathan Kuminga, on the other hand, more patient, then playing within the floor of the offense, better decisions, still explosive. And that's what you love to see as a fan, just letting the game come to him, not forcing the issue. Podz, on the other hand, the connector, the ultimate glue guy, for the most part, always makes the right read, take charges, does what he does, keeps the offense kind of calm in a sense. The rookie that we drafted, Will Richards, raw, but promising. He brings energy, rebound, and effort. Just got to polish up the offense because he missed a few layups and a dunk, I want to say, over the course of those 5 preseason games. So that's that. And moving on to the shooting guard rotation. This is what I'm going to call a good problem to have. Four guards that all fits pretty well next to Steph. You got D Mel when he comes back. He's injured right now, but he's going to come back at some point. Moody, Paz, and Buddy. D Mel brings that defense, that toughness, that secondary playmaking. Can create for himself as well as others. Moses, on the other hand, length, size, a typical 3 and D type of prototype of player, confidence. So you can never go wrong with a guy like that in the starting lineup. Podz, like the ultimate glue guy, like I just listed. Another ball handler, keeps the tempo kind of steady. And then Buddy Hill, the deal, real deal sniper. The best way to put it. So all those guys are just listed. Steve Kerr can go any direction. You can't go wrong with any of those guys. It just probably depends on matchup who you want to go with for sure. But the flexibility, having that level of flexibility is a huge advantage, I feel like. So, yeah. But overall, areas we need to improve on, things that I noticed during the preseason that we have to improve on heading to the regular season is number one, turnovers. Like some of those turnovers we were throwing in games was just ridiculous. Simple passes. But again, I give those guys grace because it's new. Guys got to figure out how to play with each other. We got a lot of new guys here. So yeah, you got to simplify those turnovers. get guys in condition such as Draymond to be exact. Jimmy and Horford, they stand ramping up for sure. And we definitely have to find a bench identity. Like once Moody and Jimmy return, I'm pretty sure the rotations will tighten up. And just kind of find that level of consistency, like 48 minutes of focus in those let-ups. And I feel like we will be okay. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the preseason, man. Like overall, we went 3-2. I like what we did. Al Horford looks pretty good. Everybody else looked good. Kuminga, so on and so forth. Will Richard. So yeah. Now time to preview opening week. Game one against the Lakers. JJ Redd revealed that the starting lineup will be Luka Doncic, Gabe Vincent, Austin Reeves, Rui Hachimura, and DeAndre Ayton. For those who don't know, LeBron James will be out for at least a month with an injury, so that's a huge adjustment for LA early on in the season to be exact. So, in saying that, without Bron's playmaking, the offense pretty much going to run entirely through Luka, and he's going to try to control every possession. So for us, we got to blitz him early, force him to pass, and make the others beat us. Gabe Vincent is pretty solid, I say, on defense. Probably not what he once was when he was in Miami. But, if he's going to be going Steph can lose him off the ball. Reed's pretty crafty guy, but not the quickest, guard out there. So Rui, his game is the mid range, but he's going to be messed up against Jimmy, so he's going to have a long night. Aiden, he's going to see like a lot of spacing and fakes from Dre and Al Horford. So it's going to be a good game for sure. Like the only locks for our star lineup right now is Steph, Jimmy, and Dre. The rest right now kind of opening competition. Like the biggest thing against playing the Lakers on opening night is just protect the ball, push the pace and make sure that Luca for sure plays on both ends. We have to constantly attack him on defense, make him, get tired quick. So yeah, moving on to game two though, the Denver Nuggets, the Joker test. Like Horford and Dre must communicate, rotate, and rebound. Maybe even give Quentin Post a look, see how he handles size. We can't give Denver a lot of second chances because they will make you pay. And I love what they did with their roster this past offseason. Getting rid of MPJ to get guys like Cam Johnson, Tim Hardaway Jr., Valanciunas, Bruce Brown. I like that. So game two going to be interesting. Then game three followed up against a young Blazers team. We got Scoot Henderson, Shaden Sharp, Danny. They just got Drew Holiday, Dame Dollar, all those guys back. Kamara. So this is a Ritter game, a chance to build chemistry and let the young guys get some reps. Handle the ball, no lazy pass, and finish the week strong. So overall, man, I think it's a real chance we can go 3-0 for sure. Just a matter of just putting it all together and executing our game plan. And yeah, I mean, I think it'll be a test for sure. Like us starting out strong, but overall, I like where the team headed. Turnovers are fixable. The chemistry real. Once Jimmy, Dre, and Horford get rolling and Moody comes back, the defense will indeed be a problem. DeAndre Melton as well. You add him in the mix. I love the balance, like vets with IQ and the youth with the energy. A quick question for the viewers out there: who do you think takes the biggest leap this upcoming season? Moody, Kuminga, or Podz? And who starts next to Steph on opening night? Let me know down in the comment section, and I kind of see what you guys' answer was in the next video. But with that being said, though, I appreciate you all for tapping in. I don't want to hold up too much of you guys' time. Like, sub, and share if you're rocking with the film room over here. And I always remember this is the Golden State Warriors film room where every possession indeed tells a story. And depending on how opening night goes, I will say this: good or bad, I may do an emergency pod and just recap the game. Initially, I just thought like let the whole first week go by, and then I was gonna jump back on here and just kind of recap what I saw each game or just the week overall. But depending on how good or bad the first game go, I would definitely hop back on here and get you guys thoughts and opinions and voice mine as well. So with that being said, make sure you guys subscribe if you haven't already. Turn those notification buttons on and let me know down in the comment section who do you think will help the Warriors. Who do you think will be the biggest X factor for us this season moving forward? So yeah, I'll catch you guys next time. And with that being said, we out. Peace.